Hello, this video is to talk about how these people are really burning me today. Um, I don't know what I went in my closet to do, but I ended up doing something else other than what I went in there to do. Um, cause the clothes that's in my closet I don't really wear right now because these people put so much weight on me. Um, Anytime you see me videoing in my bedroom, there's like a rack just in this cover. Those are the clothes that I normally wear right now because they just some old t-shirt and a pair of jogging pants and the gowns, but they're not really gowns, they slip dresses, but I wear them as nightgowns. And my tops. At least they are really burning me. And I mean, not just my feet, I'm burning everywhere. That's why I do believe the stuff that PWC and those pipes that those men put down at the end of this street, they had nothing to do with water. Is to torment us in this house. So I went in my closet. I had the light on because I had been changing the light bulbs, putting the yellow light bulbs in. But I just started feeling weird, like I was gonna pass out. I was in my closet, and my hats that's in there. I got some hats, and my purses is on this shelf. So I put most of my purses on this shelf, and I was saying I need to make some room. So I drug my shelf that had my purses and hats. I drug it out of the closet and then I put it back in there sideways so that I can make more room where my dresses are at because that shelf was turned in that direction. So I did make more room, but I started feeling sick because ever since we've been in this house, every time I go in my closet, I just feel like there's something up in the electricals. Um, like there's something up in the ceiling, and then all the lights just blink, and I feel really uncomfortable in this house. But they had it set up before we got here because it took us a half a month or maybe more before they gave us the okay to move in here. So they were fixing it up as a weapon against us before we ever moved in this house. But it's really getting to me because I'm right now. I shampoo my hair. That's why my hair is all twisted up, and I got a mask on it because my hair. I don't care how much I put oil on my hair. That next morning, my hair just dry. My skin has never been this dry ever, and I make my own body butter. But if I oil my skin, it's just dry. My sister's skin is just dry, and I oils her skin down, and she just be just dry. My skin just dry. I've never had dry skin like this ever in my life, and like I said, I'm 63 years old. Never had dry skin like this. I've always kept my skin smooth. Even when my children were little, they used to rub me down with cocoa butter. They love massaging me with rubbing cocoa butter on my skin. So I always took care of my skin. And now I'm gonna make me some more, but I rubbed down just a while ago with some cocoa butter. But it's not just cocoa butter. I have 4 different types of butters in that I use this in one body butter, and then I use other oils and essential oils. But right now my skin is just burning. My feet burning, my head burning, everything is just burning. So today, and I keep getting feeling sick to the stomach for the last 2 days. I feel sick. I've been feeling sick to the stomach when I'm feeling this energy coming on me. And I just keep feeling that that man across that street is involved in this. In this, the guy that was over there living in that little house, evidently told him how to work this system. And today I was in my bedroom, and I saw the guy with the white van go over there. I don't know if he went over there to turn something on or what. All I know, he went in the back of that house, the burnt house. And I'm just burning. I really am. Really, really, my feet are really burning. And I really think he went over to turn whatever that guy was showing him in that backyard. He went over there to do it. The next video that I put up is gonna be that with him showing him going over there. He was at his van. I don't know what all he would do. I just kept seeing him walking to his van and walking back in his yard, walking in his van, walking back in his yard. And I was sitting on my bed, and that's what I kept seeing him do. And then I saw him come from across the street. And I said, well, what is he doing? Look like he just came from that burnt house. So I did a replay of my videos. That's what I saw. I saw him walk from his van and go to that burnt house. And then he came back. During that time, that's when the guy that stayed over here, he came home. Well, came to his job because it ain't his home. See, that's how these people do. They like set a man and a woman up, make it look like they are husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend, but that's not the case. And then I'm seeing all these people getting dogs, and I got a video where the dog catcher people went over there. I really believe this is where the dogs are coming from, the dog catcher people, because these people don't let these dogs in the house. I think she might be now. She may be now. But it was cold. I mean, extremely cold outside. And she had those dogs outside, chained up outside. And then, I mean, it was cold. The poor little dog, it just went whining. The people behind us, they dogs there. I don't care how cold it is. Them dogs outside. Now, I just started seeing this guy with the white van with dogs over there. This past week, and we've been here since November. I've, ne- I've never seen dogs or heard any dogs at that house until I can't remember the weekend of just last week. And there was an older man. I guess it's a man or a woman. Somebody just started going over there because I think they do be having meetings over there. And this a real old person. The dog was barking at that person. He was telling him to shut. I can't remember if it's a man or a woman. I can't hardly tell, but it's a person that's real old. All I know. So everybody getting dogs. I think they're doing it because we getting dogs. Or we ain't getting dogs. We have dogs. We had dogs at the other house. And was it week before last, our dog was outside. And ever since we've been in this house, I noticed this guy watching over here. He got a pocket bully. We have pocket bullies. Well, my daughter and her boyfriend got pocket bullies. He got a pocket bully and some other dog, and he keep walking. And people don't just let pocket. Cause people will take your dog and put it in their car and drive off. And this pocket bully just be out walking. And like I try to warn them that these people is watching their dogs. But see, people don't want to believe me. They don't want to believe me. So I was coming from out my bedroom, and I could hear them barking. And I mean, they was barking like they might have, you know how dogs when they fighting or they trying to get to another dog, they get real excited and get loud and stuff. So I looked out the window and I saw the two guys over there with the two dogs and our dog running back and forth, really just running back and forth, you know. And so I started calling them to come here, and they were just all excited trying to get to those dogs. And my daughter came out and she got mad with me because I'm calling the dogs, her dogs, and she got me telling me to leave her dogs alone and all this type of stuff. And I said, well, I'm trying to get the dogs so they won't be fighting. You know, they was trying to get through the fence, and one of the dogs, he was coming from the opening of these people's yard. And see, they don't even stay there. I don't know where the people that had the dogs, I don't know where the people was at and where the people that lived that works in that house right there, where they was. But I know that one of the dogs came when it was in their yard. Both of the dogs and the guys was in their yard. But the pocket bully, he big. That's a big dog. Big dog too. Was coming into their fence. And he trying to make like they won't mess with the dogs, but they was. Cause one of them had a lease, and he had let the dog off the lease. Because I came back and I checked my video. They come through back where that 2-story building is, or 3-story building, apartments or whatever they are. They came through that fence and were over in the people's yard. And that's not the first time that happened. That I've seen them over in the people's yard. How you just gonna walk in somebody's yard with your dogs? And I keep telling them the dude is watching your dogs because I could he tall, he real, one of them short, one of them tall. The tall one, you can see the top of his head over the fence. And I've seen him quite a few times looking over here. Cause the people that used to stay beside me, well, at my house, I do believe they were stealing dogs. A lot of people were making complaints about their dogs are missing. Them people had a lot of dogs in an apartment and expensive dogs, and they just could pay their rent. So how you gonna afford them dogs? They all kind of dogs. I get to talking because there's just so much going on. I'm just burning right now. Even my eye, something is going on with this eye. But this electric system, I want to sue. I want to sue everybody that's attacking me. That's why I make my video, make sure I got proof that what I'm saying, I'm not just making up something. And they can't say I'm paranoid schizophrenia because I got you on video. My legs are burning. When I first started telling my family that the people are burning me, talking about, where the blisters? How in the heck do I know where the blisters at? I don't know how this stuff works. You know, they will make me so mad when they be asking me, well, why somebody want to bother you? Who are you? Who are you to make? How I supposed to know? You know, how do I supposed to know? All I know is people just mean and evil and they're wicked and they're attacking people and we don't know why. We do know that they're making up lies on us. We know that much. People just greedy for money. It's the only thing I can say. They just greedy. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too much longer. But after this video here, I'm going to put the video up with that guy going over there. I don't know if he's the one that's controlling everything. I just feel that that guy showed him something. I do know he was over there, and I did make a video of that. It's been a while ago. Might have been last month, a month before last. It was this year, and you could see him back in that backyard. But the guy that was over there, he had a yellow shirt on, but he was standing closer to the house up on that porch thing. And I was videoing from my sister's window, so I don't think you could see him, but you could see that dude over there. Actually, you could see him. I think I got it where I video him going over there to get that dude over there, and they walk back over here. So I do know somebody is controlling this. Somebody is controlling it, and when they want to make me burn, they make me burn. When they want to cut it down, they cut it down. When they see me doing something to healthy for myself, they really attack me really bad. Like if I start taking vitamins or something like that, or take something to help my stomach, or take, anything they see me doing that'll make me that's healthy for me, they attack me like crazy. Like right now, they really burning me. But I had made me some kombucha, and that's what I was drinking, some kombucha. And kombucha is supposed to be good for you because it have good bacteria in it, and it help fight the bad bacteria. And this stuff that they're putting in my body is probably putting bad bacteria in me. That's why I'm swelling up so bad. I'm just swelling. I've never been this big in all my life. Not even pregnant. I didn't weigh this much when I was pregnant with my children. Because before I got pregnant, I only weighed 95 pounds. I always been skinny. 95 pounds. And after I had my first child, my weight went down to 110. And I was like that for the first two children. And then with the last two, I went to 123. And I weighed 123 pounds until I got in my 30s. Then I gradually started gaining a little weight. I went from 123, I think, to 128. Then I went from 128 and I went to, when I would gain weight, I would gain like a few pounds. Not just one, but two, but a few. I think I went from 128 to 135. I stayed 135 for a good while. Then I just started gaining because I used to walk all the time because I never had a car. I never got my driver's license. So I walked. I had to make sure I walked and take care of my children. Then I just walked for exercise. And when I would take vitamins, it would just build my energy up where I would just have to get out the house and take me a long walk. Me and my cousin, we used to walk like 3 miles a day. We get out and walk. Then sometimes that walking made me have more energy. After I get home, I go walk some more. Because I be done built up more energy. Just going on the walk. But I stayed real small for a long time. And these people is putting this weight on me. But whoever they got in that video, that ain't me. Because I heard them guys was saying, when we was moving from the other house, I heard one of the dudes was saying that want me on that video because that person was real skinny, was small. And he said, well, you hear what's the name? The dude that used to stay in that house said that she had gained a lot of weight. Now I heard him when he said he was laughing, saying by me sitting up in that house, I gained a lot of weight. I don't care how much weight I gained. I ain't never made no sex video, I tell you that. Not ever. I had somebody try to get me to make a sex video a long time ago. I won't make no video. For you to have me get mad with me and then have me strung out there, just like they got my face strung out there on somebody else's body, because that is not my body. I tell you what, if I find out anybody video me and me not knowing it, or whatever they got is mine. So that's what I really want to get this to court. I really believe God gonna make a way, some kind of way. God gonna make a way that we could take this thing gonna be found out and taken to court. I wrote some letters. I just can't get them printed because my printer is acting the fool. I been wrote letters, but I didn't know what it was. I could just said witchcraft. I didn't know nothing about gang stock. All I know, these people, these are witches after me. I got witches after me. That's why I wrote to the churches. I should have never did that. God knows that. That's when it did get bad, when I wrote to the churches. When I wrote to them churches, I wrote to the sheriff department and I wrote to some politicians. But when I wrote to the sheriff department, they started writing by the house because they the one that's hiring the people. I remember that face too. He had a mustache, dark hair, and a dark mustache. He rode by the house and he was just looking over at it. Now for some reason, I just happened to walk up to the window and look out. That's how I be getting all this stuff. And he riding by real slow, looking. But when I wrote to them, I think it's 6 or 7 churches. That was the biggest mistake doing that. Them people started riding like they was in a parade. But them sheriffs, they the one that had them. But somebody from Lumberton had to call up to Fayetteville and let them know that I was moving. Because time I moved to Fayetteville, time we moved to Fayetteville, we was on the attack. I just didn't know I was on the attack in Lumberton. But looking back, I realized I was. That's when my stomach started shaking, and I started going to the stomach doctor, trying to find out what was going on with my stomach, because I was having problems sleeping, because my stomach would be shaking so bad. Let's see, he's trying to put me to sleep. They're attacking me right here, right there. I just don't know how these people doing this. I know they have schematics, but them drawings. Well, it's not just drawings; it's on their computers. I mean, phones. They do have paper schematics too, but these schematics on their phone. So I don't know if they could just uh make a tap on the part they want to attack and tell it what to do or what. I don't know. I'm just burning. And they just be drying out my skin. They dry out my hair. I want to cut my hair. I kind of like it short. I always had long hair. Unless I cut it when I was a teenager. I cut it myself too. I used to cut my hair all the time, but I ain't bold like I used to be. I would cut my hair in a hairstyle in a minute. I might end up cutting it myself. Just cut it. I just want it cut short. Just take a plate, just click. I like it short because I don't have much to do to it. Just put sprinkle some water on it and put my little gel curl cream on it and let it curl up, and that's it. I be through. But really, like this here, I'll do my brush it back, put it up. A ponytail or a ball. That's all I do. First, I used to wear my hair with relaxer in it, but I took all that relax. I cut it out, really cut all that relax out of my hair. And so I just wear it natural. One day I might go back to the relaxer. I just like it short and I don't have to do much to it. Just put that stuff on it and run my fingers through it and that's it. Well, I'm going to hang up a shutdown, whatever you want to call it. But I am really burning. These people, I mean, I'm burning. I don't know if you can see the redness in my face because I'm in pain. And they just burning me in my head. Just burning me everywhere. Oh Lord, they put me, I'm falling asleep. Let me get off of here. I'm hearing that sizzling sound in my head too.